the raspberries and blackberries. Yesterday was the grapevines. My goal is to build a trellis that will build a V shape for each one of the bushes of the plants. So the reason I'm doing it, I'm going to cut this guy here and on this end and flush it with another 4x4 so I'll have a T. I'll show you the diagram later, but I just want to show you how I'm doing this. So I've already marked this guy off at 3 foot here, and then at the top I'm just going to put a final one here. So the way you do that is you take a skill saw and you're going to cut down into this board, so when you cut the other one it'll flush. There's a little, first of all you make sure it's unplugged. The second thing is there's a lever here. Now I've already measured this board, so if you was to measure it'd be 3.5. So what I want to do is I'm going to set my blade at 1 3/4 inch. So I've got my tape out so that I make sure I'm not too deep on my cut. So right now, if you, Dave, can you see it? It's at 2 inches. It's at 2 inches depth. So what I'll do is I'm gonna flip this button over here, or this lever. I'm gonna back that blade down. The way you do that is the button right here on this side. So I've already released it. It goes down like that to hold it. Now that's releasing it. Now what I do is I bring the skill saw back over on this side. Dave, can you see it okay? Mm-hmm. All right. I'll drop the tape in here like this. And I'll measure down to 1 3/4 right there. So when I cut this guy, and now that I have it set, I'll set the lever. So now it won't move. See? So now I have a guide. So I'm just going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut straight through this way, and on both of these, and I'll do the other board. Okay? So make sure you have your ear protection. Make sure you have your eye protection, and we'll come back in a minute after it's done. Okay. Okay, so now I've scarred this with the skill saw. In case y'all I didn't want y'all to hear it, but this is the way I went. I went this way with it between my two lines. What I did is I bracket these guys down so they didn't move, because I want them to be exactly the same size. And there's more than one way of doing this, but the way I'm going to do is I'm going to use a chisel. I'm going to break these pieces out just like this, and hopefully I'll get a nice flat surface to work with. And if I don't, I'll just come back with the skill saw and I'll hit it again until I do get it the way I want it. So what I have here is just a regular wood chisel. It's a Stanley, and I'm just going to use it to take out little pieces at a time until I get it like I want it. So I'm not going to show you the whole thing of me removing it, because nobody wants to sit and watch me remove this, but this is how, in case you're wondering how I did it. Clearing it out with the chisel, got pieces all over the place. This is pressure treated wood. I recommend you throw it in the trash or dispose of it. Don't put it in your garden because it's got chemicals in it. I'm going to test it just to see how well I did. You can see it fits perfectly in there. Now, my next step is to take my cross beams and do the same thing, except so when it sits in there, it'll be flush. So the cross beams, I'm going to have two sections, one at the middle and one at the top. My goal is to build this thing so it will the plant will V, which will generate air. I'll give you that URL for that site that the guy taught me how to do that out of Maine. So I'm going to cut they're going to be 4 foot long, so they'll fit right in here like this. And then I'll bolt them down. Okay, so this is the 2 foot. I've cut a 2 foot and a 4 foot. 4 foot be at the top, 2 foot be in the center here. Also used a 1/2 inch drill bit to drill through both of these. So I laid it like this, and then I drilled it. Just in the words of my dad, he said, if you're not going to use your head, you might as well have 2 butts. So I set it in place and then I drilled it so that I wouldn't have to worry about lining it back up. And as you can see, the bolt fits right down in there, just like that. On this side, I put 2 because it's 4 foot. This is a 4 foot piece, so I put 2 in here, just like this. Seat it into the wood. I'm going to roll this guy over and then proceed with, hopefully, screwing it down. Alright. so my dad's words echo. Anyway, back to this. So what I'm going to use is a 1/2 inch washer. I'm going to put it right here on this one. Like this. And then a 1/2 inch bolt nuts. All these guys are galvanized to protect your investment. So I'm just going to screw it in, just like that. This guy. And we'll come back after I get it all screwed together. Alright, so I'm just finished tightening these guys down. And then I'll set it up and see what it looks like. I plan on staining this for the aesthetics of it. So, let me show y'all. I like to wear gloves when I work with this stuff because if you get a splinter, it's pretty nasty. And I was raised on the job site, so I have pretty thick skins anyway. Skin hands. So this is what it looks like. So as the bush grows up, it's going to come. We're going to have holes here. So as it comes out of the ground, you understand it. The ground's going to be down to here. So it comes up. This is our first pin. This is our last pin. So we'll pin it and it flows this way. You see. What that does is it generates lots of light for the raspberry or the blackberry, and not only that, it'll put lots of air in between them.